to be on defense with Luke Battershell. First line today is Barber, Mangus, and Jansen. Here we go. Get ready for puck drop. Barber's going to take the puck drop. Jansen on the left wing, Mangus on the right. Puck's being fought for, moving forward. Mangus comes in to knock it loose. It's on the left wing. Fremont has it. He'll just shoot. Knocked away by Tig. Over on the right wing, they shoot it back to Tig. Knocked away by Lunan. Clearing it out to the right wing. Mangus gets a hold of it. He's taken off. Passes to center. Gets it across the blue line in the neutral zone into Fremont territory. Fremont gets challenged by Jansen. Fremont puts it in the air and it bounces off the net. And they'll stop playing. It'll be a running clock here. We're at 15:30 right now in the first period. Barber's going to take the drop. Jansen on the left, Mangus on the right. Here we go. He passes to Jansen. Battling in the boards. It gets loose. Comes back towards us. Stopped by Lunan. Jansen challenges and passes to Barber. They have it. They're going to bounce it off the boards. It's loose. Comes back to Lunan. He's looking to bounce it off the boards to Jansen. And it gets loose, and Barber gets a hold of it. He's going to try and pass it to Mangus. It gets loose. So they go in front of the goal, and it gets gloved by Fremont at 14:55. We'll do a rotation. Out will come the next line. We have Garza and Simonson. And it looks like Schlater coming on the offensive line. Defense will be Alcorn and Wickware. Simonson's going to take the drop. 14:37 to go. Here we go. Simonson battles, passes to Garza, comes back to Simonson. They're battling for it. Comes to the blue line, and Wickware knocks it back into Fremont territory. Puck gets loose, going across the neutral zone, back to the defense. Wickware has it. It gets loose. Alcorn had it. They shoot it on Tig. Tig kicks it away. Nice stop by Tig. Battle behind the net with Alcorn. One of the Fremont players is down, and they're battling to take it away from him. In comes, looks like Garza, knocks it away. They shoot it at Tig, it bounces off something. Shoot it again, bounces off Tig. Over the left wing, we're going to battle. Garza's in there with Wickware, battling to get it out of our territory. Knocked away by Alcorn, goes to their blue line. Their defender gets it and sends it back into our territory, intercepted by Alcorn. Still in our territory, they'll go behind the net. Gets knocked to our right wing, they shoot it and miss wide. Over in the left wing, Garza's there and Wickware battling it again. Trying to clear it, they get it back behind into our corner with Alcorn, battling again in our left wing. Another battle, stay in the corner, they center it, shoot it on Tig and get it over his leg, and that'll put one on the board for Fremont at 13:21. And that'll be a line change for Ames. The next offensive line coming out is Way and Kopic. And it looks like Smith, Alcorn, and Lunan are out on, that looks like Brem and Drew are out. Tondi, Fremont has it, driving into our zone. They're challenging, they shoot, stopped by Lunan, knocked back by Brem. They try to make a shot and it bounces back behind the net. Here comes Brem after it. He's knocking it up the boards. We're intercepting and battling for it in the left wing. Crosses the red line. Their defense has it. They're going to send it. Gets to our blue line, stopped by Brem at the blue line. In comes one of our players to battle, and they stop play. It's at 12:29 for offsides, it looks like. We're going to form up here in the neutral zone towards our side, our right wing. Kopic on the right. Way on the center is going to take the puck with Smith on the left wing. Way sends it to Smith. Fremont intercepts. They're going to try and drive past Lunan, but Lunan knocks it away, gets it in the neutral zone. It's heading into Fremont territory. Kopic's charging after it. She gets in the corner. They come back with it. Applying pressure is number 7, Lunan. Shot from Way. Shot on goal for Way. And the goalie knocks it away. They're going to reset here. It's 11:50, first period. Fremont's going to have a line change. We'll keep Way in the center. Kopic on the right, Smith on the left with Lunan and Brem on D. Driving it on the left. They're coming to the blue line. Brem stops it at the blue line. Keeps it in play. Kopic gets a hold of it, charges after it, 2-on-1 against Kopic. In comes Bren to help, battling in the right. They knock it forward. Comes back down the boards. Gets past Bren in the neutral zone, and Luna's charging after it. Luna's going to try to foul that shot up. They're going to shoot, and it bounces off the skate of Tig, and they're going to stop play. Looks like a penalty. We believe the penalty is against Fremont. 11:08, first period. Nope, that'll be Lunan. Lunan's going to be put in the box, so it'll be a penalty kill for Ames. Line change. Out comes, we have Battershell and Nail. Barber, Alcorn coming out to play as the penalty kill squad, forming it to the right of our goal in our territory. Puck moves forward to the blue line. Their defense has it. They charge with it. They shoot on it, miss the net. Comes into our left corner, battling in the left corner. They shoot the center, stopped by Barber. Barber takes off with it. Barber outmaneuvers him. He's got one defender. He's trying to outmaneuver. He's charging in the right wing, tries to center. Gets behind the net. Fremont has it, sends it to the blue line. Alcorn stops it at the blue line. Fremont gets a hold of it. They put it in the air, put it over everybody's head, and send it back into Ames territory. Battershell will intercept it after the whistle blows. That's icing on Fremont. 10:29 to go in the first period. It's Fremont 1, Ames 0. 46 seconds left on penalty kill against Ames. Barber's going to take the puck at center. Nail on the right. On the defense comes out Alcorn and Graham, it looks like. All right, battling in the left corner here. They try and get it past Alcorn, applying pressure. It gets loose. In comes, oh, that's not Brim, I'm sorry, that's Battershell. Battershell sends it back across the blue line. They stop play for offsides at 9:56. They're going to forward in the neutral zone, Fremont territory. Barber's going to take the puck up, sends it left. Fremont gets it, outmaneuvers Alcorn, comes around our side, and in comes defense to take it away. Back to the neutral zone for a battle, still in the penalty kill. We're coming back to full strength. We're back at full strength. Schober comes out, battling in the neutral zone, heading in our left side. They shoot, knocked away by Tig. Comes to our right wing. They're going to put it in the air, up and over, trying to send it past Tig, and they missed wide. It's back in our left corner. Battling in the left corner. Battershell's applying pressure. Alcorn applies the stop behind the net. They take a different tack and go a different direction. They send it to center for a slap, misfires, and Fremont recovers in the corner, getting pressure from Barber. They come up against Alcorn. Alcorn stops them, gets a hold of it, chucks it up, trying to get it to the neutral zone. Intercepted by Fremont, and they'll battle again on the left side. It comes behind the net. Battershell tries to send it up to Schomer. Schomer gets a hold of it, slaps it across the diagonal, and gets it into Fremont territory where Nail gets it in the corner. Nail gets rubbed up against the boards. It comes back around the other side to the blue line, and Brem comes in and blocks it. Fremont gets a hold of it. They send it all the way down. It'll be icing on Fremont at 8:28. Fremont 1, Ames 0 here in the first period at Ames ISU Ice Arena. Ames will execute a line change. Out comes Mangus, Simonson, and Jansen on offense. Brem and Lunan on D. Taking the drop will be Simonson. Mangus on the right, Jansen on the left. In their territory. He sends it over. Fremont gets a hold of it. They're going to send it on the boards to the blue line. In will come Lunan after it. He gets to our blue line, getting chased, getting pressure. He's trying to take off. Fremont gets it, and they shoot it on Tig, and Tig kicks it away. In comes Simonson. He knocks it away from Fremont at our blue line, trying to get it, and we've got it in neutral territory. Fremont tries to strip it, and they charge over Mangus. Fremont gets it again in the neutral zone. Lunan will come in and get it and send it back. Mangus sends it back. Back in the corner to Lunan. Lunan sends it up the boards. Their defender stops it at the blue line. Comes back around. It's going to end up behind the net. Ames is spreading out. Chucked up by Lunan to one of our offensive line. Looks like Jansen. Jansen passes to Mangus. Mangus passes to the left board. No one's there. Fremont comes in after it. It gets back to Mangus. He shoots. And comes to the right corner. In will come Simonson of Mangus and Smith. Smith battling for it. Fremont has it. They're going to try and pass it. Lunen's at the blue line waiting. Here comes Mangus. Lunen gets it. He chucks it off the boards. And they're going to try and change a few folks out. We have Wickware out along with Way. It's coming to the neutral zone. In comes Way. They chuck it past Way. In comes Alcorn. Alcorn will knock him and put him into the corner. Wickware guarding the house. Alcorn checks him into the corner. Gets behind the net with it. Puck is loose. Wickware is coming in with Way. Way has it. He sends it to center. Trying to get it to Kopic. Intercepted by Fremont. Now we've got it. It's like it's Smith that had it. He passes to Kopic. Kopic dumps it in the corner to get it out ahead of him. She takes off, picks it up behind the net, passes to Way. Way's looking for an opportunity, and he gets sandwiched by two guys. He knocks them both down, stays on his feet, sends it back to the boards to Wickware. He sets up, sends it, and it bounces off the skate. Comes back to him, and he shoots again. Fremont gets it. They try and get it past Alcorn. He gets it, slaps it, sends it back to their defense in Fremont territory. Fremont looking for an opportunity, passes it off the left boards. Wickware gets it, sends it back in the territory with Smith and Way coming in to get it. It comes loose again in the neutral zone. Wickware's looking for someone to go with. He sends it up the boards, and Fremont gets a hold of it at 5:37. Play stops. Again, it's Fremont 1, Ames nothing. And out will come our next line. So we have Barber and Garza and Schlater coming out. Looks like Barber's going to take the drop. And on D is Lunen and Battershell. Barber takes it, tries to send it back, ends up battling. In comes Garza to strip away. He sends it back to our defender. Fremont's coming after it. Lunen sends it up the boards. Fremont territory. It'll end up behind the net. In comes Garza after it. Fremont has it. They pass it. Defense is in motion. We're in the neutral zone. They're charging 3 wide, coming against it. Lunen comes in to foul up their shot. They're in the corner. Garza takes it away from them. Sends it to the other side, and there's a little battle. In the right wing, there's a battle. We have it. We send it to center to Barber. Barber chucks it up into the neutral zone. Fremont gets it, dumps it into our left corner. Fremont has it and shoots. And out of the air, Tig will grab it with another shot on goal for Fremont. Tig will stop play. 4:31. First period here at Ames. It's Fremont 1, Ames 0. Out comes a new line. Looks like we have Schomer out along with Nail. Looks like Simonson. There we go. Simonson takes the drop. It gets back past our goal. Simonson gets it back past the goal there. Battershell sending it forward. Comes over to Simonson, who's in the center. It's loose. Schomer comes in to help out. Still in the neutral zone. Battershell tries to keep it in the neutral zone. It gets loose. We're passing it backwards, trying to get it in the neutral zone. Fremont gets a hold of it at the red line. Battling over here in our left wing. It's loose. Now goes to center. In comes Battershell after it. He gets into traffic and dumps it up into Fremont territory into the right corner. Nails coming in to intercept. They send it back to the blue line, and Battershell sends it forward, bounces into Fremont. Fremont gets a hold of it, and they're charging to the net. Getting Battershell and Lunen giving pressure. In the right wing, Fremont still has it. They're trying to do something. In will come a collision with Schomer, and they both will go to the ground. They're going to put it in the air. It'll bounce off Battershell. Fremont has it, getting pressure from Simonson, it looks like. Fremont gets a hold of it, trying to shoot on it. Tig, body shot on Tig. He stops it and chucks it forward. Puck is loose. We have it. We dump it up in the neutral zone. In our left corner here on the boards, there's a battle. It comes forward again. Pressure and shoving against Lunen, but the ref's not going to call it. Here we go. Line change for Fremont. We're battling in the neutral zone. Puck's loose on our blue line. They're going to send it towards Tig. Tig's going to stop it, chuck it to the right. Battershell's going to get in the corner and send it forward as Fremont executes a line change. Way now has it next to Nail in the right wing. It gets loose. Nail's going to try and send it to Way. Way has it. He does a little fancy dance, gets around everybody. Fremont takes it away. They're at their blue line. They make a pass to their defender, slap it forward. They start driving with it. They try and get it past Alcorn. He knocks it away and sends it to Fremont territory. Wade comes in after it in Fremont territory. Here comes Mangus. They decide to send it on the boards, and waiting there is Brem at the blue line, keeping it in the Fremont territory. They get a hold of it, put it in the air. It'll go into Ames territory, almost icing. Fremont shoots it high in the air, hits the net, and it leaves. And that'll stop play with 1:54 left on the clock. It's Fremont 1, Ames nothing. And they'll execute a change on the Fremont side. It's Way, Jansen, and Mangus, and Bremen Alcorn out right now. Tig is in net, doing a great job. Jansen on the left, Way in the center, Mangus on the right. Next to our net, Way passes it back to Brem. He shoots it forward across the neutral zone. They'll cross into Fremont territory, and that'll be icing in 1:28 left in the period. We'll form back up, back in Ames territory, in that same spot. Way, Jansen, and Mangus. Way will take the center. Jansen on the left, Mangus on the right. Fremont gets it. They send it forward to Alcorn. He dumps it to the boards in the neutral zone on the left wing. It bounces into Fremont territory. In comes Jansen after it. They put it up in the air and it gets stuck in the net. Stopping play again, 54 seconds left on the running clock here. We're going to form up in Fremont territory to the left of their goal. That'll be the Way, Jansen, Mangus line. Way taking the puck. Way sends it over to Mangus. Fremont kicks it. It's going to go in the corner, 37 seconds. Gets stopped by Alcorn at the blue line. Jansen comes in the battle and keep it. It goes into the neutral zone. Fremont has it. Pressure being applied. Jansen gets it, knocks it in the neutral zone. Fremont's trying to move it into our territory. Gets it into our left corner. We dump it across the side to Mangus. We're in the neutral zone. 14 seconds. Mangus gets it across the blue line, and Way comes in with it. He's looking to shoot to the right. Jansen will get in the left corner, sends it back around the Way. Fremont's going to intercept and try and send it back. Mangus gets it, makes a shot, and the buzzer blows, and that's the end of the first period. So it's the Flyers, or it's Fremont 1, Ames 0 to end the first period here at the Ames ISU Ice Arena. You're listening to the Ames Hockey Network. All right, sticks are in the air. They're talking to Coach Little, getting ready for the second period here at Ames. Again, we played a game against Fremont this morning. We won 4-2. Hudson Way had a hat trick of 3 goals. RJ Jansen had another goal to put 4 on the board for us. Hoping to repeat a victory here with our second game. Second period about to start. It is the Barber-Smith Kopic line. Barber gets it, sends it back. Battershell sends it to center. Gets it to Smith. He passes again to the right to Kopic. She shoots. It'll be just to the right. We have Battershell and Lunan on D right now. It gets back to Lunan. Comes back across into Ames territory. Lunan's after it. He sends it back to Barber. Barber gets it back to Smith. Smith tries to center, and Fremont's coming back with it. Battershell fouls up the shot, and it bounces off a tight skate. They make another shot. It goes behind the net. Fremont's there in the corner. Lunan's coming after him. They're coming up, trying to come around the side. 2 of our folks are against him. Looks like Battershell has it. He's going to drive and pass to center, to Smith. Sticks get tangled. Comes back into our territory. Jace Barber has it. He's on the red line. He's going to send it up. Or nope, he's going to take it up. Nope, he sends it into Fremont territory. It'll be in the right corner for Fremont. They're going to battle for it. They send it back to the neutral zone. Luna gets a hold of it, pushes it back into Fremont territory. Barber's giving pressure along with Kopic. Battling in the neutral zone, back to Fremont territory. It'll go back in the right corner. It'll be icing on Ames. At 14:40 in the second, it's Fremont 1, Ames 0, new line coming out. We've got Alcorn and Brem, it looks like, coming out on D. Garza, Simonson, and Schlater. Simonson will take the drop. We're going to form up to the right of the Ames goal in Ames territory. 14:20 to go here in the second period. Here we go. They're going to drop the puck. Simonson sends it forward. Fremont gets it. Intercepted. Smith, or Schlater, excuse me, gets a hold of it. They get it and comes up to our player. He's got it. Gets it. Oh, that was Simonson. He got it to Schlater. Schlater dumps it into Fremont territory. It'll stay in play. Battling in the left corner of Fremont. We're on the line with Brem. Brem gets it back in our territory, or Fremont's territory, and they're going to call offsides, it looks like, at 13:42. Going to form back up in Fremont territory to the right of their, to the left of their net. Garza, Schlater, Simonson. Simonson will take the drop. And we've got Alcorn and Brem, it looks like, on D right now. Simonson sends it to the right to Schlater. Fremont gets a hold of it. Stopped by Brem. He keeps it in their territory. Nice look. Fremont tries to launch it. Bounces off a skate. They're in the neutral zone. Pressure from Schlater. Pressure from Alcorn. Puts them in the corner. They can't center it. Alcorn loses his stick. They've got it. They're turning around with it. Pressure from Brem. They have to go back behind the net again. Simonson's there. He applies pressure. Goes past Garza. They slap it. Miss wide left. We come in on the right wing with Schlater. Gets loose. Simonson takes off with it into Fremont territory. He's going to shoot. And he gets it. His square to Ames is Simonson. Colton Simonson for the goal. Great job, Colton. And that'll tie it up. 1-1 for Ames. Lots of fist bumps and a line change here for Ames. So again, we won the first game today, earlier, and right now we're tying it up. 12:17 to go. Running clock in the second period. Out will be Way and Schomer and Nail. Way is taking the drop. Noonan and Wickware on D. It goes backwards to the blue line, and Wickware chucks it up to the red line. In comes Way to apply pressure. 3-on-1 on Way. It gets loose. Fremont gets it. Our guys turn. Noonan's swinging. He takes it away. Noonan's going to send it up with Schomer, it looks like. Fremont gets it and chucks it back. Schomer's battling for it. In comes Noonan to help him out. Gets loose. Battling again. There's going to be a penalty on Noonan. And they're going to stop play at 11:32. It'll be a slashing play on Noonan, and it'll be an Ames penalty kill for the next 2 minutes. All right, Schomer's coming off. We got another player coming in. All right, goes up to the blue line. Fremont gets a hold of it. They're going to shoot. Bounces off a skate. No goal for Fremont. Fremont defense has it on the blue line. They shoot again. There's a traffic jam in front of the net. There's some shoving going on. No score. Wickware's the one up there. He's applying pressure. At the house, he has to come out from the house. Someone else is applying pressure there at the house. Way has it, crosses the blue line, get to the red line. We're on their blue line. Nail sends it into their territory. We'll execute a quick change on the lines. The other defender that had come out was Battershell. So now we have Battershell and Wickware out. Barber's out. And, well, another quick change. Jansen will be out as well. They shoot, miss wide over the head of Ty. It'll end up in our right wing. In the neutral zone, in comes Jansen to take off with it. They're battling for it over the dot on their side of Fremont. It spins around, gets in the corner. Fremont tries to put Jansen in the corner. He swings and gets out of it. Fremont has it. They're going to bounce it, send it back into Ames territory, and it'll cross the line, and then that'll be icing on Fremont at 10:28. Ames still under penalty kill. Running clock, 18 more seconds under penalty kill. Forming up in Ames territory, or excuse me, Fremont territory. It'll be on our right wing. Barber will be taking the drop. We got Jansen, batter shell. Looks like Bremer's come out. Barber sends it to the right. Fremont dumps it around the boards. Ames now at full strength. Out comes Mangus. Jansen's in applying pressure. Defense keeps it in the neutral zone. There's a battle in the neutral zone. It turns with Barber and Mangus. Puck comes back in and Battershell stops at the blue line, and there's a battle at the blue line of Fremont. Puck comes loose, knocked away by Brem. Good job for the red line. Comes back again. Battershell gets a hold of it. He sends it to the opposite side, and the Fremont defense has to get a hold of it. Barber's got it at the red line. He's driving across their blue line with it. 3 of ours, 1 of theirs. He shoots, and their goalie plucks it out of the air. Nice shot by Jace. Shot on goal by Barber. And the play will stop at 9:18. Everybody's at full strength. Looks like Alcorn is coming out, along with Lunan on D. We'll keep Barber, Mangus, and Jansen. Jansen on the left. Mangus on the right. Barber on the center, or to the right of their net. Knocks it to Jansen. Jansen sends it back to Alcorn. Alcorn sends it on the boards. Fremont intercepts. Go back behind the net. They send it on the boards to our right wing. And we'll get it in there. Lunan sends it back to their territory. And Mangus will battle for it along with Barber. Fremont breaks loose. Lunan's moving backwards. Mangus is chasing. They're driving across our blue line. Charging our net undefended. And, oh my goodness, it bounces off the Tig. And Tig leaps and puts a glove on it. Stopping play at 8:28. Great stop by Tig. And we'll do another line change. Out will come Simonson, Smith, and Kopic. Lunan and Alcorn on D. Simonson's going to take the drop. That'll be to the right of our net with Kopic on the right. Smith on the left wing. 8:06 to go in the second period. Okay, Fremont gets a hold of it. They try and turn it. Kopic's there applying pressure and puts him into the boards. 2-on-1 against Kopic. And in comes Alcorn to apply pressure to Fremont. Puck gets in the air. Bounces off a skate in the neutral zone. Fremont's going to send it back into our territory. In will come Lunan. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's theirs. It's theirs. Holy cow. Oh, that was a play. It got loose. They shot it at Tig. It bounced off Tig. Tig fell. It went around and got knocked away by Tig. Great stop by Tig. All right, we're back behind their net. In front of the net now. We send it backwards. No one's there. Fremont gets it. Fremont's taken off. Lunan and Alcorn are moving. It's in Ames territory, unchallenged. And they're not going to call icing. It's in play, guys. We got to go. All right, it's in our left wing. Simonson dumps it. Fremont rips it, and then it'll miss to the right and hit the back of the net. Comes around from Lunan to, looks like Smith, and he dumped it into Fremont territory. Who's that? Simonson looks like had it. He makes a shot and bounces off the net. Battling in the right wing. Alcorn comes through with it. It gets loose in Ames territory. Lunan's going after it with Fremont. They're not calling icing, guys. Come on, you got to get after it. There we go. It's in our left wing. Battling for it is Kopic. Kopic sends it to Smith. Smith gets to our right wing. Smith's taking off with it. All right, Smith's going to take it to the red line. 2 people challenge. He shoots. It bounces off a skate. We do a line change. Gets in the air, crosses their blue line. In comes Huddy to take and get it to the boards. We'll run a line change. Battershell's out. Schlater's out. It's coming around the boards. Stopped by Garza. We'll keep it in Fremont territory as we execute a line change. Wickler is out. Battershell sends it. Goes behind the net. In comes Way, and they're going to put it in the air, and it's stopped by Wickler on the blue line. He sends it back around the boards. Garza's going to come in and try and get it. There's a battle by the boards. He centers it, and Fremont knocks it away. It's in our right wing. They're fighting. Battershell gets it and chucks it. Fremont intercepts and dumps it. Wickler is going to take off after it. It's going into Ames territory. They're racing after it, and they're going to call icing at 5:44. In the second period here, it's still tied at 1. Fremont's going to run a line change. We've got Way, Wickler, Battershell, Schlater, and Garza out right now. We're going to form up in Fremont territory because of icing. Way is going to take the drop. Here we go. 5:20 to go. Second period. It's 1-1. It goes into Fremont territory. They get it. They send it to Wickler. He's going to send it back. On the boards, Huddy is battling 2 of them. Pushing and shoving, going. Garza gets it. sends it, comes to the right. Slater's going to get in the corner. He's got pressure. He's trying to get it. Comes back to Battershell, goes in the air, knocked down by Fremont. Here comes Wickware. Wickware sends it, bounces off the skate, gets to Garza, another battle. Fremont gets it, turns it around. It's loose. Fremont has it. In comes Battershell to stop him, thank goodness. And here comes Wickware after he dumps it, gets it to the blue line and back in the neutral zone, forcing Fremont to turn around. Garza takes it away from Fremont as they're turning around, keeps it in the neutral zone, but now there's a battle in front of their bench. Fremont breaks away with it. Wickware is going to foul up the shot, thank goodness. That's going to come to the left of the goal. Battershell is going to send it to Schlater. It bounces. Fremont gets it. Huddy comes in to take it away. Battershell sends it up. Stops at the blue line at 4:20. They're calling offsides, and we'll both execute line changes. Out comes Barber and Schomer. Nail, Lunan, and Brem. Schomer on the right. Barber on the center. Nail on the left. Goes into Fremont. Fremont spins and sends it back. It gets loose. Drew has to go after it. He puts it in the air. Near the blue line, there's a battle. 3 of them versus Schomer. Schomer keeps good pressure on him. Lunan gets a hold of it behind the net. He's going to drive with it. Send it up the boards to Nail. He sends it to center to Schomer. And Schomer's going to chuck it into the neutral zone. We get it out of our territory and get moving. Nail's there to knock it forward. He shoots. And their goalie will put a glove on it. Stopping play at 3:29 in the second period. It's 1-1. All right. Nail on the right. Schomer on the left. Barber in the center. Here we go. It's loose. Barber gets it behind the net. It battles. It comes back around the boards. Fremont tries to center. Brem comes in to intercept. Puts it in the air. It bounces off the glass. Comes around behind. It's going to be in the right corner. Nail and Barber in there battling for it, which with them it comes to our blue line, and Brem battles for it, turns it back into their territory. Barber has it and shoots, bounces off the goalies. Good job, Barber, another shot on goal. In the right corner, there's a battle for it with Barber and 3 of the Fremont players. Man, he's giving them a heck. Brem comes in to break it up. It gets loose. Fremont has it. They're driving. Lunan comes in and strips it away. He knocks it back into the neutral zone, and their defense gets a hold of it here in our right wing. Battling here is Nail. Battling is Barber. Gets loose. Gets to Brem in the center. He puts it in the neutral zone, and they're stopping play at 2:18 for offsides. Both teams executing a line change. Out comes Mangus, Jansen, Wickware, Battershell, and Simonson. Simonson's going to take the drop. The drop will be in the neutral zone, but on our side. Mangus on the right, Jansen on the left. Again, Battershell and Wickware on the D. Here we go. He sends it to Jansen. They try and drive forward. Fremont puts a lot of pressure on it. Fremont's at their blue line. They're going to turn around. Pressure from Simonson. They strip it away, and Mangus gets it. He's going to try and outmaneuver. He chucks it over. It goes to the right corner. Simonson's in after it. Simonson sends to center. There's a battle in front of the net, and Fremont breaks away with it. They send it to the corner, or to the boards. They send it to center, stopped by Wickware, turned by Jansen. He passes to Simonson. It gets loose. It gets back in our corner, and they knock down Battershell. They're at our blue line, battling for it with Mangus. It gets loose. It's going into Fremont territory, and it'll be icing on Ames at 1:08 left to go here in the second period. We'll form back up. Fremont's going to do a line change. We got 1:01 left. Little goalie love from Battershell to Tig. Battershell and Wickware will stay on D. Simonson, Jansen, and Mangus stay out. Simonson's going to take the drop to the right of our goal. We're ready. Here we go. Pressure. We get it loose. Jansen takes off with it, gets to the blue line, chucks it to the center. Everybody's after it. It's going to go into their territory, and they're going to call it icing again on us with 36 seconds to go. Haynes is going to run another line change. Out comes Way, Toppert, and Smith. Lunan and Brem, it looks like, are coming out. 23 seconds to go, running clock. We got one more drop here. Way will take the drop. Too many men. Wickware takes off. 14 seconds to go. Battershell takes off. 9 seconds to go. One drop. Here it goes. Sends it to the Fremont defense. They shoot from the blue line, and Ty grabs it in the air. And here comes the buzzer. That'll end the second period. Lots of action for the second
yeah, I came to win. I came to win, yeah, I came to win. I came to win, yeah, I came to win. Can't no one stop me, yeah, bring it in. I came to win, yeah, I came to win. Top down, faded windows tinted. Push it with it, push it to the limit. Top down, faded windows tinted. Push it with it, push it to the limit. Push it with it, push it. Winning so much that they seem wrong.
Mike sticks her in the air. Coach Little gave him a peck top. We're getting ready to go here for the third period today. Again, it's Ames Bantam Orange against the Fremont Flyers team. Third period here at Ames. Getting ready to go. We got Way and Kopic and Smith out on the offensive line, and Lunan and Brem, or Battershell, I can't tell which. That's Brem on D. They knock it into Ames territory. Lunan comes after it in their left wing. He's going to get it in the corner and send it up to the blue line. Intercepted by Fremont. Comes loose to center. Way has it. He spins, sends it to Smith. Smith catches it at the red line. He's going to send it into their territory. It'll go in the right corner. In comes Kopic and Smith, and they knock it to the other corner on the boards. They're going to send it. Lunan's going to stop it at the blue line. Gives it to Kopic. She shoots. It's a skate. Here comes Way on the left side. He's going to get in the boards. It gets back to Lunan. He sends it back. Kopic provides a stop. Shot by Lunan just to the right of the goal from the blue line. 11:17 to go here in the third period. Smith's in the boards, working hard. Here comes Kopic after it to the left. They shoot it, gets past the blue line, going to Ames territory, and Brem's going after it. It's going to end up in our right corner. Brem's applying pressure. The Fremont player trips. Brem has it. He gets put in the boards. He passes to Huddy in time, and Huddy sends it to center at the blue line, and Fremont intercepts, and they're spinning on it. And they're stopping play. Looks like it'll be an offsides. And Ames will execute a line change at 10:50. Now we're going to run the stop clock here in the third period. Out comes Schlater and Garza and Barber. Barber's going to take the drop. We've got Alcorn and Battershell on D. In the neutral zone, Garza gets a hold of it. He chips it into Fremont territory. Barber comes racing after it with Garza. They turn. Fremont gets it at the blue line. Alcorn stops it. It goes to center. Fremont gets a hold of it. Schlater's applying pressure. Makes him turn to the other side. It's intercepted by Barber, and Battershell. He's going to send it to our blue line where Barber's at. And they're battling. It gets loose. Alcorn knocks it back into the neutral zone. Fremont gets it, tries to send it to our territory. Stopped at the blue line by Garza. Puck gets loose. Alcorn comes in. He puts it in the air. Bounces off against the right boards. At the blue line, our blue line, they have it. Oh, and a stop by Battershell. He strips it away from Fremont. It comes to the other side, and Garza chips it up, and it's going to go into Fremont territory, but it will be icing at 10 minutes. It'll stop the clock. We'll form back up in Ames territory, icing on Ames. 10 minutes to go here in the third period. Ames will not change. So we've got Battershell and Alcorn on D. Barber, Garza, and Schlater on offense. Barber's going to take the drop. Here it goes. He swings it to his left. Gives it to Garza there. Garza's going to battle with Alcorn against the players here. They chuck it across the other side. The blue line. Fremont gets a hold of it, and Schlater's going to apply pressure. They shoot, hits Alcorn, and Alcorn knocks it back. It bounces. It's heading back into Fremont territory. Fremont chucks it, but Schlater's there waiting, and he stops it at the blue line. At the red line, stopped by Battershell, and he sends it across into Fremont territory. They send it back. It'll cross into Ames territory. It will not be icing. It's in play, and Ames is going to run an offensive line change. Battershell chucks it back across the blue line. Out is Jansen and Schlater and Simonson. Jansen and Schlater are battling in the right wing up against the boards. Alcorn and Simonson are orbiting. Fremont takes off with it, gets loose. Stopped by Battershell, and everybody trips on each other. Fremont and Jansen are down. We get a hold of it from Mangus now. Mangus gets in the corner in front of our bench, and he gets it to center, and it's knocked to Simonson. And there's a battle on the other side. Okay, it's in our back left corner. Fremont has it. Jansen looks like applies pressure and puts him in the boards. Everybody falls. Right wing, they shoot, and it's stopped. Oh my goodness. Stopped in the air by Tig. Nice glove by Tig. Wonderful stop at 8:32. And some goalie love from everybody as Ames will execute another change. Out comes Wickware and Lunan. We've got Jansen, Mangus, and Simonson. It looks like Simonson sends it to Mangus. He sends it to the blue line and drives through with Simonson. They're going to get to their blue line. Mangus applies pressure, goes to center with Jansen, and they shoot. It comes into the other corner, our left corner, and in will come Mangus. Goes to the blue line. Bodies down. Simonson's at the blue line. They're stopping play at 8:13. I'm going to guess that's an offside. We're going to form back up here just inside the neutral zone on Fremont territory with 8:13 to go. All right, we've got it's like Nail and Way out, along with Lunan, Schomer, and Wickware. Way is going to be center. On the right is Nail. The left is Schomer. Well, he sends it to Schomer. It goes back to Lunan. He sends it forward, hits a player with it, sends it forward again off the glass. It goes into Fremont territory. Way is coming after it. Fremont gets it. They're going to send it up on the glass. And they're going to stop play and put everybody back in front of the goal. Way is going to take the drop at 7:55. Forming up. Lunan and Wickware on D. Way on center. Schomer on left. And Nail on the right. Gets to Schomer. We start spinning. The puck gets loose to Lunan. Lunan gets it. Sends it over to Schomer. And there's another battle. Schomer sends it to center. Fremont gets it. And they rip it to the other side. Battle in the right wing. Up against the boards in Fremont territory. Puck gets loose. It bounces off of Wickware. And he sends it back to their territory. They send it back again. It's going to go into Ames territory. Lunan's after it. It's going to get right by the net, and Lunan takes it away. They're going to shoot. Oh, thank goodness they miss. Yep. Fremont's in our territory trying to apply pressure. Our guys are going after it. We're behind the right of the net with Wickware. It gets loose. Fremont has it. They get it to center, but they can't get a play on it. We're giving them pressure. They shoot wildly. Kicked away by Tig. Nice stop. Goes back in the right corner. Fremont has it. Pressure applied. Wade has it. He's taken off with his right, which is Nail. Fremont gets a hold of it. They send it back to our blue line. We get it. We send it to the red line, and there is Schomer, and he has it. He gets loose. Fremont chucks it back into our left corner. In will come our offense to pick it up and send it forward back into the left boards. Now we're in the center, battling. They shoot up and high and miss the net. In that right, well, that right corner will be Brem. He'll stop the play there, and then will come Huddy. He chucks it up to Nail. Now it's crossing the neutral zone. Fremont's coming in after it. Schomer applying pressure. They launch it, misfire. Huddy gets a hold of it. He's in neutral zone. He's going to rip it. And their goalie stops it, knocks it away. 6:13. Shot on goal for Huddy. All right, Brem's going after it. In our left corner here. Fremont's going to get it, but in will come Battershell, and he'll knock it away, so they can't do anything with it. They're going to end up in a corner battle. It'll come back out. Brem has it. He's going to chuck it up to Schomer. It's in the neutral zone. They have it. They pass to our right wing. They're going to pass, miss, come to our blue line. Battershell gets it to Schomer in the left. Schomer's going to pass it up to Barber. Barber's looking for an opportunity. He launches it. Bounces off the glove of the goalie. Shot on goal for Barber. Centers it to Schomer, and Schomer shoots it in. So that will be a goal for Schomer with an assist by Barber. Goal for Schomer, assist by Barber at 5:36 left here in the period. That'll put us up 2-1 against Fremont, and everybody's cheering. Some fist bumps for this line. Great job. And we'll form up at center ice. Here we go. Barber in the center. Smith on the left. We've got Lunan and Alcorn on D. Kopic on the right wing. Alcorn gets it. He sends it into Fremont territory. It comes back across. Barber gets a hold of it. Gets it to Alcorn at the blue line. He launches it. They're going to call it offsides at 5:24 and stop play. We'll form up in the neutral zone on our right side. On the Fremont half, Fremont will execute a line change. We're going to retain the Barber-Smith-Kopic line. Alcorn and Lunan will stay on D. Barber's going to take the drop. 5:24 to go. Here we go. Barber sends it to the right to Kopic. There's a battle. It gets loose. Goes back to the red line to Lunan. Lunan's going to chuck it. Gets it into Fremont's left. They're going to look for an opportunity. Going to send it off the glass. Lunan stops it at the blue line. Puck gets loose again. It's loose across the neutral zone into our territory. There's a battle with Alcorn here in our left wing. It's coming to center. They missed their man. It comes to the right side. Pressure applied at the center now. They shoot. Kicked away by Tig. Nice stop by Tig. And they're getting it loose again at the center. They're going to try. Stop by Alcorn. Battling to the right of the net. And they knock it to the corner. Kopic gets a hold of it in the right wing. She's going to cross the blue line and chuck it up. Get it into Fremont territory with 4:36 to go. And that will not be stopped. So at 4:32, we're going to stop the clock for icing. We're going to run a line change, and we'll be forming up in Ames territory. Out comes Wickware. And Simonson, Mangus, and Jansen will be out. A little goalie love going on there. Looks like Battershell as well. So Battershell and Wickware on D. Simonson's taking the drop. He sends it to his right to Mangus. It'll end up in the corner. Battershell has it. He's going to look for an opportunity. Passes to Jansen. Jansen's at our blue line, unchallenged, takes off, crosses their blue line. He's going to shoot. Knocked off by the goalie, but a good shot on goal for Jansen. Battling in the left corner. Jansen's got 2-on-1 against him. Fremont gets a hold of it. Wickware's waiting for it. They're going to put it in the air. Wickware stops at the red line. He shoots from the red line just to the left of goal. In comes Simonson to apply pressure. Fremont chucks it, gets it across the neutral zone. Mangus is applying pressure, and Battershell stops him at the blue line, but the puck gets back behind the net. Fremont has it to the left of our net, and they knock it loose, but they get it in the neutral zone. It'll be stopped by their team at their blue line, and they're going to turn and go with it. Wickware's swinging. Battershell's in front of the house. They're going to center it. They shoot, and it bounces away. Ends up in our left corner with Wick there. Comes across to the red line. They have it. They're going to look to open it up. Mangus stops it at our blue line. Fremont gets a hold of it in the scuffle it in shoes. Comes all the way across. Fremont sends it up. Misses their man. Wickware stops it. Sends it up the boards. Red line. Fremont has it. Stopped by Jansen. Take it away. Simonson and Jansen are fighting for it. Simonson sends it up. It's going to go into Fremont territory with Mangus taking off after it. It'll end up in the left corner. Jansen forming up. They launch it in the air. It's going to go all the way across in Ames territory. They're going to keep it in play. They will not call it icing. Battershell has it. He has to get it away from our territory, and he does as we execute a line change. Out comes Way. Out comes Garza. Puck goes into Fremont territory with 2:47 to go, and they'll call icing. We'll form back up in Ames territory. So we have Lunan and Brem on D. Schlater, Way, and Garza on the offense, and Way taking the drop. We're to the right of our goal. Looking strong. Way's having a good game today. Had a hat trick with our first game. There's a little scuffle. It gets to our blue line. They get it. They launch it at Tig, and he stops it with his body at 2:39. What a great stop by Tig. We'll form back up to the right of our goal again. Hudson's going to take the drop. Here we go. Puck's ready to drop at 2:39. Lunan gets a hold of it. He's going to take it behind the net. Turns tight. Comes back. Looking to pass. He puts it in the air. This is going to be icing. It's going to go past their goal. Stars is coming after it, but just not quite there with the team. At 2:27, we'll get another icing. It'll come back to the right of our goal. Ames will not execute a line change. We'll run with who we've got. 2:27 to go. Third period at Ames. Way's going to take the drop. Here we go. He sends it to the right to Schlater. Ends up coming back in the corner. He sends it forward. Schlater has it in the right wing. He gets it. He's going to send it across. We get another icing against us at 2:16. 2:16, we're going to form back up in Ames territory to the right of the goal for icing. Out will come the Barber, Schomer, Nail group. It looks like Battershell and Lunan will be out. Excuse me, no, that's Brem, not Battershell. All right, he takes the drop. It goes backwards. Schomer gets it, sends it up the glass over the head of the Fremont player. Fremont stops it at the blue line, and we're battling near the blue line. They send it. Oh my goodness, ninja kick from Tig, takes it away. Stops that play. Good stop by Tig. They shoot it again, and they miss wide. They're behind the net. They're going to send it to center. In comes Nail. He takes it away from him. Gets it into the neutral zone. It's in Fremont territory. He shoots, and their goalie knocks it away to the minute 48. Shot on goal for Nail. All right, now we're battling in the right wing. Schomer stops him. It gets loose, and Brem is battling by the ref at our blue line, and in comes Schomer to help. Another Fremont player gets the puck. He launches it, and Tig blocks it again. Great stop by Tig. We're behind there. Luna's putting them in the boards. They're going to shoot again over Tig, up and over his head. Yeah, Schomer has it the right way. He sends it, trying to dump it. Fremont stops it at the blue line. Fremont's got it. They're going to shoot up and over Tig's head again. The minute 15. Right corner. Schomer has the pivots. Fremont at the blue line is going to launch it. In front of Tig. They got it past Tig at 1:06. They zigged and he zagged, unfortunately. And we'll execute a change here. Minute 6 to go. It's tied 2-2. Out comes Way, Barber, Alcorn, Battershell, and Jansen. Forming up at center ice. Barber's going to take the drop. Way on the left, Jansen on the right. Here we go. Barber knocks it into Fremont territory. Fremont sends it back. Battle on the left wing here with Alcorn. 2 men on it. Barber chucks it forward. They send it back. Battling by our blue line. We're driving up with Huddy and Barber. Headed towards the goal. They shoot. He goes over the head of the goal. It's in the right wing. 45 seconds to go. Battershell makes a blue line shot. Their goalie knocks it away at 41. Battershell for a shot on goal. Battershell gets it again, launches it. And see it, it's a blue line shot for Battershell. It's a blue line shot. Holy cow, what a great shot. That'll be 3-2 with 34 seconds to go. All right. 34 seconds to go. We're going to form back up here. Quick conference there by the coaches. All right, 34 seconds to go. It's Ames 3, Fremont 2. Having a conference in front of Coach Little. The ref is talking to Coach Little. All right, they're blowing the whistle to start play. Let's see who the line's going to be. Jansen on the right. Barber and Way are staying out. Lunan and it looks like Battershell on D. Barber's going to take the drop. Barber gets it. Fremont intercepts. Lunan knocks it away. Gets it back to the red line. Way comes in to fight for it. Battling and Lunan sends it up on the glass to Way. It's in the neutral zone. Barber chucks it. Their blue line, they stop it. They can't keep control of it. It gets to our blue line. In comes Lunan, and in comes Battershell to fight for it. We're going to put him in the corner, 15 seconds, battle on the right. They've got it. We get knocked away. Hell of a bad hit against Jansen. All right, they have an empty net. They got 6 on 5. Way's here, left corner, battling at the red line. 3 on 1 on Huddy, and he's still fighting. They send it to center. That'll be the buzzer, and then we'll end the game 3-2. 2 wins for Ames today against Fremont. Today we win 3-2. 3-2. It'll be a win for Ames, and that is all from Ames. Have a great night from Ames Hockey Network.